Hello there, I'm Gary Foster and welcome to episode 28 of What Price Victory. And today we have Asian Championship Group G games. The first one features Arema, I think it is, from the Indonesian First Division. And then that will be followed up by Shanghai Shenhua from the Chinese Super League. So two big games for us to consolidate our place in Group G, which was our lucky group from last year when we qualified. But, since you left us with that qualifying game over Suwon in the K-League, we had a 3-0 win over Sydney FC in the Big Blue Derby. We had a rather insipid 1-0 defeat at home to Adelaide United in the original rivals derby, and we've just beaten Central Coast Mariners 2-0. So we'll just go quickly and show you the goals. As you can see, everybody played really well against Sydney, and to be honest, I was quite surprised by the ease in which we won. Everybody played well. There was no injuries, which made it even better. The Sydney coach was unimpressed. Yeah, Italiano on the ball, cuts inside, gives it to Broxham, and then Barnett with an absolute screamer from outside the box. I wasn't expecting him to shoot from there, but yeah, it was a good job. Broxham again, out wide to Grant against his former club. Nice little cross in, and then Italiano coming in, climbed over his defender with a good header. Grant starting another movement, throw in. Broxham again, and Laurie Latanzio with the header. So that was 3-0 in the Big Blue Derby. There's no goals to show you in this all apart from the Adelaide one, but just have a look at these statistics and you can see how we were well and truly FM'd. 17 shots with only one on target. Adelaide, they had 7 with 3 on target. They actually had 2 on target from 3 shots until very late in the game. The XG tells its own story, as does the weight of possession, but unfortunately down the bottom, it's the one goal by Yengi that counts. Italiano had a goal ruled out for offside thanks to the VAR, but Yengi, who he started the thing right halfway in his own half and just ran through the heart of our defence, straight line, committed the keeper and just sank it. It was a well taken goal. He had a long way to run, but yeah, we were well and truly counter-attacked there. In the last game against Central Coast Mariners, I was about to hook Rudy Gestede in the 60th minute, but then in the 57th minute he redeemed himself and made me think twice. So Italiano lobs the ball in, and Gestede, just in a crowd of players, was able to get his head to the ball. And Shotton into Lawton, ricocheted Grant, lobbed in again. Kinder lobs it in, and Gestede just shows how good he is with his head. So with that in mind, shows Melbourne Victory are on top after 16 rounds. Still 10 or so games to play. We have a 10-point lead over Melbourne City, who have struck a run of good form. Adelaide United starting to stutter a bit, and Western United, who were on top of the league with us a little while ago, they're in treacle. They can't do a thing right. So they've fallen well down the table. so that brings us to this game against Arema. So I'll take you to the squad and we'll get the game underway. Okay, here we are for the all-important game against Arema in this Group G Asian Champions League game. Acting in goal, Traore, Ansel, Bagulio and Grant in defence, Teague, Kurda and Metcalf in midfield, Italiano and Cruz our wide attacking players, and Gastide up front. A little bit of a change from our last game, but I'm trying to think of player management in order to get us through, because the games are coming thick and fast. Okay. Favourites, the media. I don't like the favourites talk. Let's be assertive, can we? Pick up where you left off last time, because a 2-0 win would be good. At home against Arema. So first time we've met. Let's see how we go. Hopefully the boys can settle down quickly. Okay, so ball cut out by Ansel. Played to Metcalf, who's been a good player for us. Drives into the box and beats the keeper on the near post. Connor Metcalf, what a great goal. Okay, so early strike, great news. I didn't think that that shot was on, but Metcalf, he takes the ball forward. Thought there might have been that diagonal ball in and around the penalty spot there for, I think it's Cruz that came in, but wasn't required. So Arema with the ball. Gets in behind our defence, square ball into the middle, good tackle, but they can't clear it, and it falls to Santoso, maybe. Santoso. Yeah. Disappointing. The ball went in, blocked the shot, and then just got stuck under the foot of, I think it was either Ansel or Baglio. So I demand more at the moment, because this is a game that we must win, especially at home. I noticed there that in the other game finished up a draw. So a draw won't be the end of the world, but with Arema FC seen as the whipping boys of this competition, we need to take 3 points off them. So no one's playing poorly. Well, having said that, Kurda, his numbers are changing. Robbie Cruz suffered a tight groin, good grief. Okay. I think I'll probably replace him at half time. So I've got Burkick on the sides. I could use him or Kamsoba. Maybe Kamsoba, because he's had a couple of good games for us. Dressing room. Point the finger. Not happy. Start. So another Robbie Cruz injury. And put him... Not quite sure what the repercussions of that are. Italiano with the corner. Regulation catch by the keeper. Okay. Deliberate build up here, guys. Castide on the ball. Buries it. Well done. Okay, Rudy Castide. Okay, that puts us back in the driving seat. Money ball came here through from Metcalf. Clinical ball through and Castide. He buried it tight offside. Not really. This looks a little bit more obvious against a static defence. Maybe give them some praise because they've come out of the dressing rooms all fired up. Okay, cut out, not really. Okay, laid back. Arema playing the ball around, but not many options. He's got to be offside. So regulation. Catch for Acton to clean up the back. So Acton wide to Kamsoba. Okay, he's got a little bit of toe, so Castide, you should be in the middle. Get in there, son. Kamsoba. A beeline for the byline. Got a bit of space. Okay, dinky little ball in. Castide again. Ooh. Right. Fitness could be an issue for a number of those players. And squeeze another 5 or 10 minutes out of them. So Arema on the ball, picked up by Italiano to Teague. Back to Traore, who's had one of his rare starts today. Nishikawa's been keeping him at bay with some good performances. So wide to Grant. Ooh, okay. So through ball for Kamsoba to take. And then back to Grant and Kamsoba. Dinky little cross. Italiano pulls out a good save from their keeper. I don't think I need to worry too much about that because he hasn't picked up a booking in this game, and he's got we've got plenty of cover. I will go along with that one though. Pause. This might make one last substitute. A look at Metcalf. Not really the options there that I wanted, so let's bolster up defence a little bit. Oh, Osaka. Well, they must have had a late kick-off. Oh no, they kicked off at the same time, a late goal. So Osaka have taken the ascendancy against Shanghai Shenhua. Okay, so 2-1. Not a dominant performance as what I had hoped for, but 3 points in the bag. So well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Yeah, so just confirming there that Osaka did beat Shanghai Shenhua. Okay, that just puts a bit of pressure on us for the upcoming game. A little bit of money coming our way. Robbie Cruz injured. Surprise, surprise. 1 to 2 days. Okay, that's not a biggie. So let's go to our schedule and see if we can click through to this. Champions League match coming up next in 7 days' time. So, okay, let me do a little bit of admin offline, and we'll come back for the Asian Cup G game against Shanghai Shenhua. Okay, so here we are for the team against Shanghai Shenhua in this Group G Asian Cup group game. So we have Acton in goal, Nishikawa, Ansel, Bakulio and Grant in defence, Teague as defensive midfielder, but I'll just put him on defensive duties, Birkin Kurda and Metcalf in midfield, Italiano wide on the left and Lawton wide on the right, and I just might turn them back to support duties, and Gastede, he's up front. So just need to be a little bit circumspect here, because I'm expecting a tough game. So we'll do a little bit more support role with all the attack coming through Gastede. Go out there and impress me. Funky stadium. Even go back to a more cautious mentality. And also it's going to play with a deeper defensive line. Happy to play for set pieces as well. Yeah, I think we're certainly going to be up it in this game. Looks like Osaka have got an early goal in their game. A little bit of encouragement. It's a little bit of pressure on Victory actually to progress from this group stage, considering that we were surprised semi-finalists last year. So I guess there's an expectation that we should qualify from the group, and it's if we don't qualify top, it's then, as long as we're one of the best second place teams. Gastede's come deep. Birkin Curry's been getting a run in the team of late. Not 100% convinced about him, but oh, big tackle there by the Chinese defender. He's already picked up a booking, so he needs to be careful. Metcalf, Kurda, ball to Lawton, who's got to do a lot of work to keep that in play. He's hemmed in the corner, but gets a cross through and almost turns into a shot, but I think it comes off the crossbar. Drops fortuitously, but no foul. Italiano with the corner. Ooh, looping corner to the far post. It's not our corner regime. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking, but Lawton, he can't get in behind the defence, so there's a counter on here now for Shanghai Shenhua. Poor finish. A little bit more encouragement before half time. Actually played reasonably well according to those numbers, dominating possession, which I find surprising, especially away from home. You think Shanghai Shenhua would be coming at us. Okay, Lawton on the ball. It's hemmed in though. Not quite sure where you're going to go. Rides the tackle. Still can't shake his defender. He does get a ball across, and there's Italiano. Yeah, Lawton did a lot of hard work there, gosh. Okay. Dressing room, going on that XG. Ooh. Very happy with their performance. They could replicate that. You'd think one of those chances would come your way, wouldn't you? No, not for those that have played FM for as long as what I have. So, Grant, who's been solid at the back until he gives the damn ball away. So now we've got 3 players around him not doing anything. How... Okay. 4 players chased back after Grant gave the ball away. And then he goes to the byline. Okay, not the start we wanted, guys. Okay, held by Acton. Right, so now that we've got the ball, we don't get a highlight. Okay, that's a shame. Shanghai corner. Okay, Gastide on the ball. Wide to Italiano. Can he get it across on the far post? Ah, what are you doing? Come on. After all that. Right, second phase play again. Set it up. Lawton, bit of space. Close down quickly. Okay, still got it. Come inside. Goodness. Oh, I think it was Metcalf with the original shot and bounced off a Shanghai Shenhua defender. And Italiano, I thought he blazed it over the bar. Actually blasted in the roof of the net. So Lawton with the ball, Kerdar, Markovic, Kerdar again, Metcalf with the volley, and then Italiano with the finish. So, yeah, glad he finished that. Nothing more than we deserved. So, fitness issues with 20 odd minutes to go. I think we're doing okay. This might take our mentality back to cautious because we've got a goal. No, go back to positive, I think. So we still need to score, put us in the box seat. Point away from home would be good. Okay. So a couple of, I saw a 6.3 there. Okay, Nishikawa. Ooh. Ball going to go out for a corner, out for a corner. No, you don't want to chase it and pick the ball up. Okay. Committed lots of blue shirts, but well done, Lawton. Don't give the ball away there, for God's sake. Not quite sure what the AI is doing. I'm going to let this guy run again. A goal scorer. Okay. Time to put up the shutters, I think. Was running on empty. Primer. Okay. Okay. 1-1 in Shanghai. When you look at the XG, probably an argument to say that we could have done a lot better in that opening half. Yeah, we absolutely dominated it, but couldn't do it. But look, you'd be happy. I'm happy with that. Just means that there'll be a crucial game now against Osaka, and the expectation would be that we would have to beat Shanghai Shenhua at home, because if we are equal on points, it does come down to results against each other. So looks like Osaka, as we always thought, would be the pivotal game. Yeah, Osaka beat Arema 2-0 and 1-1 in ours. So, okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Melbourne Victory missed the chance to win. Well, yeah. That's true. Right. So with that, we'll quickly go back to our schedule. We'll have a look down here. So the Osaka game is going to be crucial, so I'll play MacArthur and Brisbane Roar offline, and then probably come back for an Osaka. That's at home. Okay, so that is crucial. Osaka at home and Western Sydney Wanderers. Although Wanderers, I think, have fallen off the pace a little bit now, haven't they? Yeah, they were up there, but nevertheless, we'll make that the 2 games coming up. So I'll play 2 games offline and come back for those 2, and then we've got Champions League games coming quite thick and fast. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, with that, we'll end the video. So I'm Gary Foster. Thank you very much for watching What Price Victory, and we'll catch up with you soon. All the best now.